Hi guys, you might have already heard the rumor that Mizuki from Love Transit to Japan is now married, according to an article online. The article, written by Hirai in Japanese, has caused a lot of buzz. In this video, I'll do my best to cover the key points mentioned. The reason this news has caught so much attention is that people are curious about the timeline of events. They want to know if Mizuki is truly married to this celebrity and, if so, why she appeared on the dating show in the first place. The article dives deep into this, so let's break it down. By the end of the video, I will talk about how everything relates to Mizuki's latest interview with Model Press after the show ended. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Alright, let's start with the big question. Who is Mizuki rumored to be married to?
手に入れました。どうも、藤森です。この度皆さんにご報告があります。私、オリエンタルラジオ藤森慎吾41歳。晴れて、結婚いたしました。僭越ながら、そのご報告とさせていただきたいと思います。緊張しますね。こういう報告はもちろん人生で初めてなので、ちょっとどういう風にやろうかなっていろいろ思ったんですけども、決してこれ別にふざけているわけじゃなくて、はい、もうこれはね、かねてから日々のルーティーン、日常の中でこのマスクをしながら平穏な暮らしを手にしたいという風に切に、祈ってきた私ですが、そんな自分が幸せを手にすることができたということで、いつもの日常の中でご報告という形がいいかなと思って、はい、これ朝のルーティンのですね、フェイスパックしながらのご報告でございます。
His name is Shingo Fujimori, a 41-year-old comedian and radio host. He's also done some voice acting in Japanese dubs, like Thomas and Friends, Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, and was the voice for Jonathan in Hotel Transylvania. You get the picture, right? He's a well-known and successful celebrity, but also known for being a bit of a playboy. Now, here's where it gets interesting. During one of his shows, Shingo suddenly announced he was married, shocking everyone. He reportedly said, "I got married the other day. Sorry for the sudden news, I just couldn't wait any longer to share it." He was smiling and looked really happy when he made the announcement. He also shared that they officially registered their marriage in April, less than a year after they met, calling it a quick marriage and saying, "We just really clicked." He proposed earlier this year, getting down on one knee at a Tokyo restaurant with a bouquet and ring, and asked, "Will you marry me?" The article also describes his wife as someone who started gymnastics as a child and once aimed for the Olympics. She's said to have striking facial features, a great physique, and now works as a personal trainer. Shingo also mentioned on his YouTube channel that her specialty dish is a salad with chrysanthemum greens and maitake mushrooms, which he eats every day and loves. He said he was grateful that she could marry a guy that was labeled a playboy by the world. Now that we've got a clear picture of the celebrity involved and his wife's qualities, let's go back to the original article. The article compares the details about Shingo Fujimori's wife to Mizuki, and looks at the timeline of their relationship to figure out if she really could be his wife and if she was involved in this relationship during the filming period. To make these comparisons, we'll take a closer look at the most important qualities the article spoke about and how they match up with Mizuki. Shingo Fujimori's wife is known to be a former celebrity, and Mizuki also has some celebrity background, having appeared on TV shows in the past. The article mentions an Instagram post where Mizuki was tagged, but the tagged account no longer exists, which means she might have either deleted the account or placed it on private. It's been said that Mizuki was mainly involved in gravure work under the agency RIP. However, as of 2024, her name no longer appears on the RIP website. In Love Transit 2, Mizuki mentioned that she currently works as an instructor. This makes it highly likely that Mizuki has retired from the entertainment industry. And if you're wondering what gravure work means, it refers to modeling, usually in Japan, where models pose in magazines or photo shoots, often wearing swimsuits or lingerie without making it explicit or adult content. It's more about being glamorous and attractive. Shingo mentioned in the same YouTube video that his wife is a yoga instructor, which happens to match Mizuki's current profession. It's reported that Shingo's wife works at a well-known personal gym in Tokyo, and Mizuki works as an instructor at the popular gym called Tavi in Shibuya. This gym is often visited by celebrities and has even been featured in many YouTube videos, making it another possible connection. Shingo Fujimori and his wife were reported to have met at Yoshimura's party. Yoshimura is also a comedian from Heisei Nobushikabushi's show. This meeting through the birthday party sparked their relationship. Interestingly, Yoshimura also frequents the gym Tavi, where Mizuki works. This further supports the speculation that Mizuki might be Shingo's wife. Then, it was said that Shingo Fujimori revealed in his YouTube channel that his wife is in her 20s and 11 years younger than him. Mizuki was born on October 12, 1997, and is currently 26 years old, so they believe her age aligns with the age information. Another key point is that Shingo's wife has published a book on body sculpting, and Mizuki released a book in 2021 titled Body Loved by My Boyfriend. Since not many body sculpting trainers have written books, this detail strengthens the case that Mizuki could be Shingo's wife, as more and more of the information aligns. Additionally, the article emphasizes that Shingo's wife once aspired to compete in the Olympics. Also, an article from Sports Hochi mentioned that Shingo's wife started gymnastics as a child and aimed for the Olympics. It also stated that she has striking facial features and an exceptional figure, and currently works as a personal gym trainer. This lines up with Mizuki's profile, which states that she began artistic gymnastics at the age of 2 and trained as an Olympic candidate during her junior high years. She also has a pretty face and a nice figure. In one of his YouTube videos, Shingo mentioned that his wife is a great cook. In Love Transit 2, there was a scene where Mizuki skillfully prepared Napolitan pasta, which looked delicious. This might not be surprising, considering Mizuki's family runs a well-known Japanese restaurant in Tokyo, where she could have picked up many cooking skills. Shingo also shared that his wife's specialty is a salad made with garland chrysanthemum and maitake mushrooms, which happens to be his favorite that they eat daily. It's possible that Mizuki, with her background, knows how to prepare a variety of dishes, making her a great cook as well. Now, one major clue that really stood out suggesting that Mizuki is Shingo Fujimori's wife is that she deleted all her social media accounts around August 2024, right when the show aired. Previously, she had active Instagram and Twitter account, but they no longer exist. Unlike other Love Transit 2 participants who kept their accounts, Mizuki's deletion might be similar to Shohei Ohtani's wife, Mimiko, who deleted her profiles before marriage to protect her privacy and prevent information leaks. Since other participants of Love Transit 2 have their own social media accounts, it's unlikely that the show was the reason for her deletion according to the writer. Additionally, the model named Miyu Aikita, or as popularly called, Mi Chopa, revealed that she knew Shingo Fujimori's wife before their relationship started, receiving updates when they began dating and when they got married. Mi Chopa also appeared with Mizuki on a TV show in March 2022 and visits the same gym where Mizuki works, adding more connections between Mizuki and Shingo's wife. Here's a screenshot of her working out at Tavi Gym. The article also quoted Shingo Fujirami saying his wife has a dog. This photo also suggests that Mizuki has a dog. Now let's answer the biggest question of all. Was Mizuki already in a relationship before going on the show? The writer concluded that the answer is no. Although there are no official statements at the moment. Here is the breakdown of the timeline of events. In June to August 2023, Mizuki applied for Love Transit 2. July 2023, she met Shingo Fujirami at a birthday party. October to November 2023, the show was filmed. December 2023, she and Shingo started dating and living together. January 2024, Shingo proposed. April 2024, they got married. Based on these clues, including their timeline and connections, the writer also added that it seems highly likely that Mizuki from Love Transit 2 is indeed Shingo Fujimori's wife. Besides these articles, Mizuki granted an interview with Model Press after the show ended, and she revealed some interesting details that further convinced me that this article is spot on. When asked to introduce herself and talk about her current work, she mentioned that she's currently a gym trainer and yoga instructor. She also shared how she first met her ex, Sungi. According to Mizuki, their meeting wasn't planned. They were introduced by a mutual friend during a dinner gathering. Since they were both single, the friend casually invited Sungi to join, which led to their introduction. Mizuki's first impression of her ex was positive. Despite him being younger, he came across as mature and polite. When asked what attracted her to him, she mentioned his sincerity, their shared taste in food, and how much fun they had together. When asked why she and Sungi broke up, she explained that they broke up because while she could feel his affection, it sometimes felt overwhelming. He would frequently video call her, not out of possessiveness, but out of concern, which eventually became exhausting. Additionally, she felt uncomfortable with how he was kind to everyone, which made her feel less special, and she thinks this could create the potential for misunderstandings with other girls. Mizuki also suspected that her ex might have been popular and that he had trouble saying no. She thinks if someone invited him out, he would probably say, sure, and that bothered her. Now, this is the part I'll really want you all to focus on. When the interviewer asked Mizuki why she invited her ex to the show, she explained, "After we broke up, I realized I had been a pretty small-minded person. I regretted not being more understanding or open-minded. I also felt like I had hurt my ex, so I thought confronting my past relationship during the staycation might help me in future relationships. That's why I invited him." So keep that in mind, guys. She invited him because she thinks the experience might help her in future relationships, and not because she was looking to find a new love on the show, like the other members would say if they aren't planning to reconnect with their ex. When I read this part, it really felt like she already knew that she had a potential love interest outside the show, but couldn't pass up the chance to participate, so she invited her ex. When the interviewer asked her how likely she thought it was that they'd get back together initially, she said only about 30% and admitted she didn't think inviting him might give him false hope. She wasn't sure if her ex wanted to reconcile either. About 6 months before the staycation, he had invited her out for a meal, but she didn't go, unsure of how to face him. Assuming the rumors are true and she's married now, I strongly believe she must have had an idea that things could progress with Shingo Fujimori before going on the show. Even though her relationship outside hadn't started yet, it seems clear she wasn't planning to reconnect with her ex or find someone new on the show. This interview led me to a different conclusion than the original writers. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. All the important links will be in the description box. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe.